we are in front of the James Kenneth Barton Field, 1936 to 1990. I made him like 56 years old, military veteran. Looks like his wife, Ann Woltrop, is still alive. The Hoover family, Pop Edward Hoover, is passed away in 1995. So to the spirits here, how does it feel to be in this cemetery? What do you have to say about this cemetery? What brought you here? Obviously your families, but what do you think about being in the cemetery right now? No, you haven't lost me. I just walked out of camera range. I'm still here. So what we try to find out is from the spirits, what is it like after death to be a spirit? Seems like there are as many different answers as there are spirits. Mary Ellen is in there. Good afternoon, Mary Ellen. I heard state of devotion. State of devotion. Her children, so I am looking at, yes. So I am looking at the grave of Jimmy Lee Pebbles and Jimmy Ray Short. Both of them say beloved sons, and they're sitting next to Carolyn Sue Short. And then somebody pops up and says, children. Yes, indeed. And I'll be honest with you, that is what I mostly see in this cemetery, is children. Why are there so many children here? Oh my goodness. That was on there pretty solidly, and somebody threw off my speaker back up. All right, so apparently I got a spirit that does not want me here. I was up there pretty solidly up on the picnic table here, and it was sitting off to the middle a little bit, and yet somebody picked up and knocked over my camera. Why did you knock over my camera? Who knocked over my camera, and why did you knock it over? Now, it was not sitting on the edge. It was not sitting on the edge. It was sitting well inside the edge, so even if it fell, it would have fell on the table. But that fell all the way over into the grass. Who is mad at me? Who doesn't want me to film in here? All right, now you walk in here. Alrighty, a multitude of problems. Not only was my speaker down, but my volume on the phone was down. Let me turn this back the right way. So now I got my volume being turned down, and now I got my speaker being turned down, and I got the camera and the tripod actually thrown off the table onto the ground. Who is throwing it? Give me your name, please. I heard Mike, and then I heard somebody say it's not Mike, and it's not Mike. Sounded like my guardian there, Mike. I don't think it was Mike. Maybe it was a different Mike, but I don't see another Mike here. Um, who in the cemetery is mad at me? Am I near you? I guess I shouldn't say mad. I should say upset. Who in the cemetery is upset with me filming? All right, and I heard, get out. I also heard, by the rafter. Now, that has absolutely nothing to do with this video. But if you watch the video, one or two behind this one, before this one, where I talked about Wayne Dalton, that is how he was murdered. He was murdered by being hung by a rafter in the bathroom. So the idea of my videoing and talking to the spirits here are to get an idea of what it's like for us mortals, for us who are still alive, to get some idea of what it's like when we cross over. That's all we're looking for. We're looking for answers. What happens when we cross over? I go from cemetery to cemetery, wherever I'm at in the country, to get that information, to try to find out why we become spirits and if we do become spirits. Tell them, yes, please. Yes, somebody please tell me. I wish I had a definitive answer. I don't, but I would like to know why we become spirits. Okay, hearing absolutely nothing. You know, if the spirits are here and the spirits would like to walk in front of the camera, you're more than welcome to do so. I'm not going to try to stop you. We would certainly love to see somebody walking in the cemetery. Right now, I'll turn it just a little bit this way. You can see a flag that is blowing. There is a little bit of wind here. So anything that any spirit would like to do to make his presence known, we would appreciate that. Remember, people. I heard December. I heard scared. I heard people. I'm not going to hurt you. No need to be scared of me. No need to be scared of my dog. My dog's in the car. So if you're afraid of dogs, she's not going to hurt you. She's in the car watching me. Is there anything that I can do here now for any of you spirits Is there anything that you need that I could do right here, right now? So what it sounded like was keep dog. Now it's all not in one sentence. It's spread out a few seconds. Keep dog out of thicket. And that's why she's in the car. Alrighty. Well, it's getting about that time. I want to thank all the spirits here. I think I'll do one more here if I have the time. I'll do it up there by the car. So to all the spirits, I want to thank you all for talking to me here. To those who warned me, I want to thank you for warning me about keeping my dog out of the thicket. And that's exactly what I'll do and have done because she's sitting in the car. Because there's no doubt in my mind there's snakes she would not want to meet here. There are. I heard they are. I heard safe. So to all the spirits here right now, thank you very much for allowing me to be here. Now, off screen that you guys could not see is there is a grave. Let me pick up the camera here. There's a grave back here. And I have been watching that grave, and nothing has moved back there. Let me see if I can zoom in on it. That grave right there. And right in the middle is one of those wind pinnacles. And just as I turned around a few minutes ago, it was spinning like crazy. And you can see by the how much wind there is. There's a little bit, but not what I would have considered that to be spinning. So if there is a spirit by that grave that I am looking at right now, can you spin that pinwheel? We are watching, waiting for you to spin that pinwheel. Would you like to spin the pinwheel to let us know that you are here? To the spirit that spun that pinwheel a minute ago, would you like to spin it again so we can see it move? Alrighty, as you can see, it stands still, so apparently not. All right, and with that, I'm behind the camera, so I'm not going to turn it around. But with that, I'd like to thank everybody for coming out today and watching this video. If you like what you see, please consider subscribing, liking, commenting. And I want to thank you all for coming on my journey. And hopefully, let me get this back out of Zoom. And hopefully, my journey has helped you with your journey. And with that, I will see all of you on the next one.